the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene, ceiling missing. Middle finger up, I come attention. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing.
2 Chainz got that girl on that celly, and when I get up the celly, I make her meet at the telly. When she get to the telly, I put her straight in the belly. When they go on the belly, and you can tell me, hell long, money long. Me and bro people, we don't get along. Hell long, money long. Me and bro people. I paid $1,000 for my sneakers, they told you. $100K for a feature. Sound of the bed. Beat it up. Then I might get head, then I beat it up. Switch it up, live it up. Hey, yeah, it's going down, so get up. I might valet park a Brinks truck. Oh, who different? Hands up. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
I can't hear you.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
I can't hear you.
I'm different, yeah, I'm different.
Pull up to the scene
with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing. Middle finger up to my competition. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. I'm different, yeah, I'm different. Pull up to the scene with my ceiling missing.
ATL, y'all make some noise for 2 Chainz.
Yeah. Let's change the vibe up right quick. We got a good vibe out here, right? We're going to have a good day today, right? Yeah. Wave your hands.
Street executives.
Wave your hands.
Whoa.
Wave your hands.
And
Tell
if
your
you know
hands,
what
say,
single,
oh, it's a vibe. What?
Wanna vibe.
Who wanna vibe?
That's a vibe.
Oh, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's a vibe. Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Oh, it's a vibe,
That's a
y'all.
vibe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a vibe. Yeah.
Oh, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
That's a vibe.
Yeah. It's a vibe. Oh, they wanna vibe. Yeah. We wanna vibe. Yeah.
That's a vibe.
That's a what?
Wanna vibe.
She wanna what?
That's a vibe.
Yeah.
It's a vibe. Yeah. Late night.
All right.
Oh, it's a vibe.
All right.
Let me slide. Oh, it's a vibe. Yeah.
In the back, I see
Dim
you.
the lights.
In the back, I see you.
Oh, it's a vibe.
Yeah. Over here, I
Get
see you.
vibe.
To my left, I see
It's a
you.
vibe.
I
Oh, it's
see
a
you.
vibe, yeah.
It's a vibe. In the middle. What's up in the middle? You make some noise.
Vision dripping down your thighs.
Right side, make
It's a
some
vibe.
noise. Right side.
Get high,
Yeah.
digging deep.
We
while
vibing,
looking
right?
in your eyes.
Right.
Vibe is the
We
rhythm.
vibing.
I know you feel it.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
Different vibe.
Tony.
It's my vibe. How to like it.
Okay, so I got the ambience just where I want it. And if you get paid, it's solely based on your performance. My ego is enormous like my crib in California. If you ain't got no heart, then you're gonna need a donut. Now I said I'm from the corner of the ATL. Well, we got that clientele of boy paper trails. Brought so many bells down that I'm shell-shocked. A hair block, so rocks by the mailbox. Come on. Got a vibe, make a yellow sheet turn a neck. I got a vibe, make a cougar wanna spin a chick. I got a vibe, make an Asian want her butt. You say her butt. I got a vibe, make a Italian want Versace. No, for real. Carbon copies get declined. I'm the pioneer. Beat that beat up. I need riot gear. Any volunteers? Gas in a zip block. Now that's loud and clear. This one out of here. This is our year. Yeah, this is our year. 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 This is our yeah. Thank you. That's my time. I go by 2J. Come on, Halo. Thank you.
ATL, make some noise for 2 Chainz. Already.
Yeah.
Already. Are we ready? Are we motivated? Do we want a brighter and brighter future? Let's go, Georgia. Georgia, make some noise. I have the honor and privilege of bringing the next man to the stage. He represents the great state of
Georgia.
Please make some noise for Senator Jon Ossoff.
Georgia.
We ain't playing with you. We on the grind.
Georgia.
All the time. It ain't nothing on my mind, but
Georgia.
we ain't playing with you. We on the grind.
Georgia.
All the time. It ain't nothing on my mind, but
Georgia.
playing with you. Country name, country slang, fiends at the liquor store. Black cruising, crap shooting, 50 on the 10 or 4. Overcast, the forecast shows clouds from plenty drove. And we ready for war in the state of
Let's go, Atlanta! Atlanta! The greatest city in the world. You all look beautiful. You all look beautiful. You all look beautiful. Hey, can y'all hear me all the way in the back? Atlanta, in just a few moments, joining you will be the next President of the United States, Kamala Harris. Atlanta, say vote. Say vote. Say vote. Atlanta, sometimes when you're living through history, it can be easy to miss the magnitude of the moment. We're all head down in our phones. We're living hour to hour, doing what we can. It's easy to miss the magnitude of the moment. But Atlanta, by being here today in this place, doing this thing at this pivotal moment in the history of our republic, you are not just living through history, you are shaping history, Atlanta. There is still time on the clock. 3 days to go, Atlanta. 3 days to go. Atlanta, I know you're ready to vote. Are you ready to work? There are still voters to talk to. There are still doors to knock on. There are still phone calls to be made, Atlanta. Atlanta, are you ready to work? This election is deeper and more profound than the contest between Democrats and Republicans. This is an election about the character of the United States. This is an election about the character of the President of the United States. In Atlanta, Donald Trump is unfit to be President of the United States. He cannot be trusted to wield the power of the presidency. And I'm not talking about bad manners. I'm not talking about mean tweets. I'm talking about misconduct and the abuse of power. He tried to throw out your votes. You all remember the phone call? You remember the phone call where the sitting President of the United States, after you all defeated him in the state of Georgia, you all defeated him in the state of Georgia, and you'll defeat him again in the state of Georgia. But defeated, the will of the people having been that he should leave office, Donald Trump wanted to refuse. So he called up
our state's senior election officials. You remember the phone call. He threatened them. He badgered them to, quote, find him the votes that he needed to win in a state that he had lost. Atlanta, he tried to throw out your votes. You know what Barack says, don't boo. There you go. Now think about what it means for the sitting president to try to throw out your votes. You know what has been given for the struggle for voting rights in the state of Georgia and across the American South. John Lewis, just 25 years old. 500 strong, they marched down Highway 80 from Selma to Montgomery into a wall of state troopers, billy clubs, and tear gas. Congressman Lewis and Amelia Boynton and dozens more were beaten unconscious. They broke his skull for daring to demand the right to vote. They risked their lives fighting for a future where every eligible citizen could participate in deciding who leads and represents us. This is the cradle of the civil rights movement. This is the greatest city in the world. When you defeated him last time, he tried to throw away your votes, but Atlanta, we're ready to defeat him again. Now, the contrast in this election, it could not be clearer. It could not be more stark. We saw what Donald Trump did with power. Can he defend overturning Roe v. Wade? Can he defend raising a violent mob that attacked the United States Capitol? And we've seen what Vice President Harris has done with her power. Look. Atlanta, if you've ever doubted that elections have consequences, go ask the little girl in South Georgia whose daddy has to drive her to the McDonald's to get Wi-Fi so she can do her homework because there's no high-speed internet. This vice president helped champion the passage of an infrastructure law that's expanding high-speed internet across the state of Georgia. That matters. If you've ever doubted that elections have consequences, ask families whose children have been drinking poison water brought to them through lead pipes in their schools for decades. This vice president championed a law to pull those lead pipes out so every child in the state of Georgia has safe, clean, healthy drinking water. If you've ever doubted that elections have consequences, go ask a senior citizen in Macon who's been cutting her pills in half because she can't afford the air conditioning, the prescriptions are too expensive, and now her insulin is $35 a month, not $500 a month. Vice President Harris cast the deciding vote. Elections have consequences, Georgia. Your vote matters. You've proven it again and again. 4 years ago, everybody who makes their money polling and predicting and prognosticating said there was no way you would send me and Reverend Warnock to the Senate. But you picked me up, and you picked Raphael up, and you carried us on your shoulders, Georgia. You made that happen. You're not just living through history. You're making history. But there's just 3 days to go. And I'm glad to see you all here, but we need you out there knocking on doors. We need you out there making phone calls. We need to make sure that everybody who has not yet participated in our democracy is empowered with inspiration and information about why to vote and how to vote. So Atlanta, are you ready to work? Atlanta, are you ready to win? Atlanta, are you ready to elect Kamala Harris, the next President of the United States? Let's do this, Atlanta. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Once again, please make some noise for Senator Jon Ossoff.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. Apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
My baby is drama, mama. Don't like me. She doing things like having the boys come from her neighborhood to the studio trying to fight me. She need to get a piece of the American pie and take her bite out. That's my house. I disconnect the cable and turn the lights out. Let her know her grandchild is a baby and not a paycheck. Private school, daycare, medical bills, I pay that. I love your mom and everything. See, I ain't the one who lay down. She wanna rip you up, start a custody war. My lawyer, stay down. She never got a chance to hear my side of the story. We was divided. She had fish fries and cookouts for my child's birthday. I invited, despite it. I show her the utmost respect when I fall through. All you do is defend that lady when I call you.
I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Me and your daughter got a special thing going on. You say it's puppy love. We say it's full grown. Hope that we feel this way forever. You can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. Miss Jackson. 10 times out of 9, now if I'm lying, fine. The quickest muzzle, throw it on my mouth and I'll decline. King meets queen, then the puppy love thing. Together dream about that crib with the good year swing. On the oak tree, I hope we feel like this forever. Forever. Forever never seems that long until you're grown. And notice that the day-by-day ruler can't be too wrong. Miss Jackson, my intentions were good. I wish I could become a magician to abracadabra all the sadder. Thoughts of me, thoughts of she, thoughts of he. Asking what happened to the feeling that her and me had. I pray so much about it, need some knee pads. It happened for a reason, one can't be mad. So know this, know that everything's cool. And yes, I will be present on the first day of school and graduation. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. Never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times.
I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. She the devil, she a bad little, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. She the devil, she a bad little, she a rebel. She put her foot to the pedal. It'll take a whole lot for me to settle. Yeah, said my happiness is all of your misery. I put good all in my kidneys. This smart gel don't come with no jealousy. My illness don't come with no remedy. I am so much fun without Hennessy. They just want my love and my energy. You can't talk no without penalties. I'm go if you send for me. I'm going to glow up one more time, trust me. I have magical foresight. You gon' see me sleeping in courtside. You gon' see me eating 10 more times, ugh. You can't take this one nowhere, ugh. I look better with no hair, ugh. Ain't no sign I can't smoke here, ugh. Yeah. Give me the chance and I'll go there. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint the town red. I said what I said. I'd rather be famous instead. I let all that get to my head. I don't care, I paint like it. I don't need to wear woods to make that like it. I'm a bad time. With no white win, throw a shot like you tryna have a fight right then. On my eyes, wait, let me take this so I bet. Say I got drive on, I need a car. Money really all that we feeling for. I'm doing things ain't seen before. Fans ain't dumb, but it's free,
We gon' show the rest of the world why they not like us on Tuesday, November 5th. Come on!
Hi, Mustard on the beat, Debo, any rap. He a free throw, man down, call like Amber Lambs. Tell him free, bro. Nella to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni? Trying to see Compton. The industry can hate me. For Marlon, they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options. I'm finna pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Beat your and hide the Bible if God watching. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show. Certified boogeyman, I'm the one that up to score with him. Walk him down whole time, I know he got some on him. Pull on him, extort, bully the flow on him. Say Drake, I hear you like I'm young. You better not ever go to cell block 1. To any that talk to him and they in love, just make sure you hide your little sister from him. They tell me Chubb's the only one that get your hand-me-downs and party at the party playing with his nose now. And Baca got a weird case, why is he around? Certified lover boys, certified pedophiles. Wow. That up. Wop, 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 wop. I'ma do my stuff. Why you trolling like a ain't you tired? Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. 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 They not like us.
We partying, we getting ready for this election on Tuesday, November 5th. All my registered voters, make some noise!
The audience not dumb. Share the stories how you want. Ain't trick, they're not slow. Rabbit hole is still deep.
Big, big, sicker.
Get
street dance and on street dance and on street dance, doing old school, doing on street dance and on street dance, doing on street dance like old school. Stop, stop, cool off, cool off, cool off, cool off, stop, cool off, cool off, cool off. Run it back, girl, run it back, girl. Make your head touch the floor, run it back, run it back, girl, run it back, girl. Make your head touch the floor, run it back. Drop to your knees, touch your back, girl. Shake, shake it like that, elegant. Drop to your knees, touch your back, girl. Shake, shake it like that, elegant, 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 elegant.
Be smart about it. Celebrations with the guys I sacrificed, 'cause I knew you could not sleep without it. Meanwhile, I loved you. You were my girl. You see, I thought the world of you, but you're so steady, baby. Should have been more smart about it. Should have cherished me. Listening to friends. Now it's the ending. And again, no story can end without it. Damn, I loved you. You were my girl. You see, I thought the world of you, but you're so steady.
Getting warm out there, huh? Cool off, cool off. I see them fans. Somebody you vote for on them fans. We're going to keep this thing moving. Coming to the stage, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to call this man a good friend. He is a reverend and a senator and a reverend. Please make some noise for his Reverend Senator Raphael Warnock!
Here's how you know I'm a Baptist preacher. Turn to your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, you look great. Tell your other neighbor, you look great. You know what you look like? You look like victory. Are you ready to win this election? I am so proud to be an American. And I am so proud to be a Georgian. Here is why. Georgia saved the country in 2020 and 21. And in 2022. And as we say in Georgia, Georgia is fixing to do it again. Are you ready to win this election? The contrast between these two opponents could not be more clear. Donald Trump said to the women of our country, "I'm going to protect you." And then he said, "I'm going to protect you whether the women like it or not." I want you to hear the tragic irony of a man guilty of sexual assault saying he's going to do something for women whether they like it or not. America, pay attention. That's the language of a predator. We don't need a predator in the White House. We need a president in the White House. And her name is Kamala Harris. Kamala Harris for the people. Tim Walz, Coach Walz, has been standing up for our children. He's been doing the work. I have so much respect for anybody who spent years on lunchroom duty. If you can handle lunchroom duty, you can get something done in Washington. So, let me say this briefly, and nobody believes a Baptist preacher when he says, let me say this briefly. But yesterday, I was in my hometown, God's country, Savannah, Georgia. I love my hometown. It's a beautiful city, known for its cobblestone streets and its verdant town squares. Centuries-old oak trees with Spanish moss dripping from the branches look like old African griots, inviting the lover of history and horticulture to this city by the sea. I was in Savannah yesterday, and I was in the neighborhood where I grew up, the Caton Homes Public Housing Projects. And I often go by there when I'm home because I don't want to forget where I came from. I dropped by because I want to keep at the center of my focus the young people who are growing up in neighborhoods like that, not just hard-scrabbled urban neighborhoods with black and brown children, but poor rural communities all across Georgia. Because whether you're born in Appalachia or Atlanta, all of our children deserve a chance. Do you believe that all of our children deserve a chance? If it were not for Head Start, a good federal program, if it were not for Upward Bound, a good federal program, if it were not for Pell Grants and low-interest student loans, I would not be where I am standing before you as a United States Senator. Kamala Harris understands that, and no matter how much he dons a McDonald's uniform for a little while and works on fries, Donald Trump doesn't understand that. I was in my neighborhood and I ran into some of the young guys there, And I didn't know him. I just went over. They couldn't believe I was there. They would say, "Oh, my God, blinkety blink blink, that's Senator Warnock." We had a great conversation. The street that I grew up on was named Cape Street. Cape Street, they've now given it the honorary name Raphael Warnock Way. Hear me, it's a tiny little street. But that's the street. They said, "We want to name a street after you." I said, "That little street." They said, "That little street?" I said, "Yes." It's because I grew up there, and I want those kids in Caton Homes to look at me and know that in America you can do anything you set your head and your heart to do. And I think that there is a kind of poetic and prophetic irony in the fact that it's named Cape Street. I grew up as a kid watching superheroes cartoons. I love watching Superman. Superman had what? A cape. Batman had a cape. Superwoman had a cape. I want the kids on Cape Street and on the Cape Streets all across Georgia and all across America to know that there are heroes all around them. Some of them are teachers, some of them are police officers, some of them are firefighters, some of them are pastors. They're heroes. Some of them are sweeping the streets all around you. They're heroes. There are Cape Streets all over this state and all over this country. And I want the kids on Cape Street to know that there is a hero inside of you. And that in a few months you're going to have yet another president named Kamala Harris who is rooting for you. And so, Georgia, here's what we got to do. Over these next 3 days, we've got to remember that all of us live on Cape Street. I need you to tap into the hero inside of you. I need you to know that you are an avenger for goodness and mercy, for truth and justice and righteousness. I need you to summon the hero inside of you, because this election will be won or lost come Tuesday. But the good news is that because each of us lives on Cape Street, all of us have something we can do. You can knock on doors. You can call your neighbor. You can canvass down the street. You can make sure that everybody in your family, all of your friends, show up to vote. Are you ready to summon the hero inside of you? Are you ready to save America? Are you ready to push us a little bit closer towards our ideals so that every child on Cape Street has a chance? Let's vote together. Let's work together. Let's struggle together. Let's get this thing done.
Please give it up for Senator Reverend Raphael Warnock.
Reach up, for God shall wipe away, yes sir, every tear from their eye. Yes sir. Get ready for the revolution. What you say? Do you want a revolution? Say, do you want a revolution? Say, do you want a revolution? Come on, do you want a revolution?
Sick and tired of my brothers killing each other. Sick and tired of daddies leaving babies with their mothers. Swearing men that want to lay around and play around. Missing money, you be man enough to stay around. Sick and tired of the church talking religion, but yet we talk about each other. Make a decision. No more racism. No. To racism. No. No pollution. No. No solution. No. A revolution. Come on.
Yes, sir. Listen, do you want a revolution? I say, do you want a revolution? Come on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, do you want a revolution? I say, do you want a revolution?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
rolling, living my life like it's rolling, living my life like it's rolling, living my life like it's rolling, golden, living my life like it's golden, 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 golden. Thought you ever say that's the way it was, happened so naturally. Didn't I know it was love? The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go, and now we fly through the stars. I hope this night will last forever.
Georgia, you still with me? Are you ready to vote for freedom? Are you ready to vote for the future? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, coming to the stage, I have the honor and privilege to introduce singer, songwriter, and AT alien, Monica!
When I first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you, something I thought that I would never find. Angel.
Hello, hello. Atlanta, how are you? Now, you guys know that I was born and raised in Atlanta, Georgia. South side to the day I die. I'm so excited to be here because it's important for them to hear us speak, to watch us make moves and make history. Are you with me, Atlanta, Georgia? One of the things that I'm most excited about is Kamala Harris as the next president of the United States of America. This race is simple, though. For me, you guys know, for me, it's family over everything, and that's something that Kamala believes in fully and wholeheartedly. I'm a mother, and my bond with my children is endless, and I want them to grow up in a world where anything is possible. You know, my mom, who is from Noonan, Georgia, is 73 years old. She raised us on morals and ethics and with the love of God and with the understanding. You hear me better? My mother is from Noonan, Georgia. She's 73 years old, named Marilyn Best, and she raised us with the morals, values, and respect and the love of God that is so needed in this country right now. So when I speak today, I speak because I want her to be able to live her golden years with the dignity and peace that Kamala so believes we all deserve, right? That's the future that Kamala Harris sees for all of us. And I don't mean just me. The important part about her is that she sees this for every single one of you. Your mothers, your fathers, your children, your daughters, your sons, everybody as a whole. And one of the things we all need is tax cuts. Kamala understands the necessity for that and making healthcare more affordable, medicines more affordable, so that we all can live and be well. She's going to make it easier for you to buy and own homes. That is very important for us that are rearing families. And the things that really matter to all of us here in Georgia are important to her because she's shared that with us so many times, time and time again. Kamala knows us because she's just like us. She grew up in a middle-class family. She's worked hard for everything that she has. And as you all have seen, she's worked at the great Mickey D's. Okay? We know this. I'm with Kamala because I believe in her like she believes in us. And you guys know I'm notorious for kicking in doors. It is time to kick in the doors to vote and do what we need to do. The others in this race don't believe in us, don't believe in bettering us, don't believe in protecting us, whether it's our reproductive systems or the other things that are so very important. Women, do you understand what I'm saying in this moment as to why we should be voting for Kamala Harris? Now, I won't be biased and bring up my Sisters of the AKA organization, because I know many of you have pledged many ways. And although I did not have the experience of pledging, she is a sister to all of us. The sisterhood goes beyond the pink and green and all the way to the red, the white, and the blue. So today I stand before you as a true Atlantan, as a true Southside girl, one that did not grow up with means, but the means to understand that God is and Kamala Harris is. If you guys are with me, let me hear you say, no more playing NGA. Vote for Kamala today. You guys, I love you. This is just the beginning. Make sure those of you that have family members that believe that their voice does not count, let them know that they are wrong. Get to the polls. You can do that right now, tomorrow, and the next day. But be strong in your stance, be strong in your voice, and be strong in your words, just like Kamala Harris will for all of us. I love you guys. And Atlanta, I'm never leaving. I love you from the bottom of my heart. May God bless you and kick in the doors at the polls. Make some noise.
ATL, make some noise for Monica! We are ready to go to the polls Tuesday, November 5th. Holla, 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 holla.
Big ticket.
I want to wake up after this election and be able to sing this song.
I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. I feel good. I knew that I wouldn't. So good. So good. I got you. Wow. I feel good. The sugar is fine. I feel nice. The sugar is fine. So nice. So nice. I got you. What I owe you, you know. I know that I can't do no wrong. And when I owe you, you know. My love won't do you no harm. And I feel nice.
We celebrate that freedom outside in the ATL. Come on now. Celebrate. Let's celebrate.
There's a party going on right here. A celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We gon' celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Celebration. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. Celebration. We gon' celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you. What's your pleasure? pleasure. Everyone around the world, come on!
It's a celebration.
Everybody join in, start a love tree, love tree. All the world now, join in the love ride, start a love train, love train. The next stop that we make will be England. Tell all the folks in Russia and China too. Don't you know that it's time to get on board and let this train keep on riding, riding on through. Big Tigger. All the world don't need no money. Come on, start a love train. Don't need no tickets. Come on, join the ride. Ride this train, y'all. Love train, love train. All of your brothers over in Africa. Tell all the folks in Egypt and Israel too. Please don't miss this train at the station. 'Cause if you miss it, I feel sorry, sorry for you. Sisters and brothers, come on, start a love train, love train, come on. Don't need no ticket, come on, start a love train.
Let's groove tonight. Share the spice of life. Dance like tonight. We gonna groove tonight. Let us groove. Get to move. It's alright, alright, alright. Let us groove. Sit in your shoes and stand up. Alright, alright.
Gonna tell you what you can do with my love. Alright. Let you know, girl, you're looking good. You're out of sight.
ATL, it's been my honor and privilege to be here with you today. My name is Big Tigger, and thank you for being out here. When we fight, let's go.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember. Yes, I will. 'Cause that was the day that my daddy died. Yeah. I never got a chance to see him. Never heard nothing but bad things about him. Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth. Mama just hung her head and said, son, Papa was a rolling stone, my son now. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. When he
was the day in his life.
And mama, some bad talk going around town saying that Papa had 3 outside children and another wife. And that ain't right.
Heard some talk about Papa doing some storefront preaching, talking about saving souls and all the time legion. Dealing in dirt and stealing in the name of the Lord. Mama hung her head and said, Papa was a rolling stone. My son, wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Now listen to me, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home. And when he died, all he left us was alone. Now.
Hey mama, I heard Papa call himself a jack of all trades. Tell me if that would send my Papa to an early grave. Folks say Papa would beg, borrow, and steal to pay his bills.
Hey mama, folks say Papa was never much on thinking. Spent most of his time chasing women and drinking.
Mama, I'm depending on you to tell me the truth.
Mama just looked up with a tear in her eye and said, son,
Papa was a rolling stone.
Well.
Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
And when he died, all left us was alone.
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
And when he died, all left us was alone. I say,
Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his hat was his home.
and when he died, all left us was
Over the horizon, smooth sailing these concrete seas. Now she headed east down the boulevard. Sure, said I like the way, said I like the way you sail your ship now. Let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down, no honey, I won't weigh you down. I don't really know her destination, but I got a feeling I need to be your passenger. She could let me be your passenger. Sure, said I like the way, said I like the way you sail your ship now. Let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down, no honey, I won't weigh you down. She's smooth, smooth sailing. She's smooth. darling. Sweet pretty baby, won't you be my lady? Sweet honey darling, you know I'm calling. I want you. For sure. Said I like the way. Said I like the way. Yeah. You sail your ship now. Let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down. No, honey, I won't weigh you down. She's smooth, smooth sailing. She's smooth. Ooh, darling. Sweet pretty baby, won't you be my lady? Sweet honey darling, you know I'm calling. I want you. Sure. Said I like the way. Said I like the way. You sail your ship now. Let me be your cargo. I won't weigh you down. No, honey, I won't weigh you down.
You my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman, and I feel it after midnight. A feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. I don't wanna waste no time, yeah. You ain't got a one-track mind, yeah. Have it any way you like, yeah. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it. Ain't nobody else can relate. Boy, I like that you ain't afraid. Baby, lay me down and let's pray. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it. Yeah. And I could be all the things you told me not to be. Yeah. When you try to come for me, I keep on flourishing. Yeah. And he's the universe and I'm the company. You love it how I move you. You love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman, and I feel it after midnight. A feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. I tell you all the things you should know. So baby, take my hand, save your soul. We can make it last, take it slow. And I can tell that you know I know how I want it, yeah. That you're different from the rest. And boy, if you confess, you might get blessed. See if you deserve what comes next. I'm telling you the way I like it, how I want it, yeah. And I could be all the things you told me not to be. Yeah. When you try to come for me, I keep on flourishing. Yeah. And he see the universe when I'm the company. It's I and me. You love it how I move you. You love it how I touch you, my one. When all is said and done, you believe God is a woman, and I feel it after midnight. A feeling that you can't fight, my one. It lingers when we're done. You believe God is a woman. God is a
There ain't no reason you and me should be alone tonight, yeah, baby. Tonight, yeah, baby. I got a reason that you who should take me home tonight. I need a man that thinks it's right when it's so. To feel the rush, to brush the dangerous. I'm gonna run right to the edge with you, where we can both fall hard in love. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. Out on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment with you. On the edge,
that you can be becoming. You can look in my palm and see the storm coming. Read the book of my life and see I've overcome it. Just because the length of your hair ain't long, and they often criticize you for your skin tone. Gonna hold your head high, cause you a pretty woman. Get your runway stride home and keep it going. Girl, live your life. I just wanna be myself. Yeah, don't sweat, girl, be yourself. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Girl, be yourself. That's why I be myself. And I wanna love it. Let them get mad. They gon' hate anyway, don't you get that? Doesn't matter if you're going along with their plan. They'll never be happy cause they're not happy with themselves. I'm talking about things that I know. It's okay, show yourself some love. Don't worry about who's saying what. Work what you got. Feeling great because the lights on me. Celebrating the things that everyone told me would never happen, but God has put his hands on me. And ain't a man alive could ever take it from me. Working with what I gotta keep on. Taking care of myself, I wanna live long. Ain't never ashamed what life did to me. Wasn't afraid to change cause it was good for me. I just wanna be myself. I just wanna be. Don't sweat, girl, be yourself. Don't sweat, girl. Follow me, follow me. That's why I be myself. And I love it. Let them get mad. They gon' hate anyway, don't you get that? Doesn't matter if you're going along with their plan. They'll never be happy cause they're not happy with themselves. I'm talking about things that I love. It's okay, show yourself some love. Don't worry about who's saying what. Work what you got. Yeah, yeah. Work it out, lady. Work that, work that. Work that, work that, don't hold back. Work what you got. I'm talking about things that I love. It's okay, show yourself some love. Don't worry about who's saying what.
Please give a warm welcome to Victoria Monet.
Come lit till I drop lazy. None of that maybe. Energy. Energy. Energy.
Just vibe. Voting on 45. Don't get out of line. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Pick a side. Only double lines we cross is dollar signs. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Hold up. Wait. I hear you just got paid, make it rain.
Atlanta, how are we feeling today? Are we ready to take this thing home? Are we ready to take this thing home? I am so ready. I know you all are because I can feel that energy and the power in this place today. I really believe that Atlanta will be a difference maker in this election. You guys know that, right? Make some noise if you have voted already. Yes, shout out to you guys. Whether you are a lifelong voter or it is your first time at the ballot box, we all have something or someone we're willing to vote for. For me, it's my child. I am a mother who cares about the world my daughter will grow up in. I know all the parents out there do too. She's just 3.5 years old. She's got her whole life ahead of her, and I'm determined to do what I can to make sure that she lives freely, has autonomy over her own body, has affordable health care, and clean, breathable air in a country that cares about climate change, quality foods, safety, and equality no matter what gender or sexual orientation applies, and fair pay for the hard work we do. I want to see a future of hope and love and progress, not bigotry, manipulation, and ignorant one-sided plans that take us back in time. We need a future that looks like the future, one that reflects us and all of our potential. That's the future Kamala Harris sees. She cares about us. She stands up for the people like us. I'm ready for a new generation of leadership, but there's only one way that happens, and that is if every one of us does our part. If you think you can sit this one out, you are absolutely wrong. For every one vote of theirs, we need 2 of ours. One to combat their vote and another one to win. Remember, no vote from you means you just voted for Donald Trump. No vote means no voice. Now, you may not view yourself as political, thinking politics really doesn't affect you. But in reality, politics touches everything we do, how we eat, how we travel, how we breathe, how we make money, and how much of it we lose, and how we remain sole rulers of our own bodies. So just ask yourself, do you want less of what you have or more of what you want? For those of you who have already voted, which is a lot of you here, which we appreciate, your work is still not done, babe. I challenge you to make sure that your friends, your family, your neighbors, and your coworkers, and your booty calls is voting too. I think that people who need to be encouraged the most may not be at this rally with us or watching right now, so my challenge to you is to personally check on those friends and those family members. Help them understand what's at stake for this election. Convince them, drive them. Sometimes just being real with people and explaining in your own words what you're feeling is all that people in your life need to hear to be persuaded to vote. I brought my best friends here with me today, and trust me, it is more fun when you bring the homies along and people you love. So bring your people together, bring them to the polls, hold each other accountable, figure out a plan of action for Tuesday, make it like a tailgate or a party or a part of your brunch, or celebrate with some champagne. Whatever it takes, because we gotta win this thing. So Atlanta, when I say go, you guys say vote with passion. Are you ready to do that? Go! 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 That's right. Let's get to work and make Kamala Harris the next president of the United States.
Coca-Cola 1980s. Come list till I drop lazy. None of that maybe. N-I-G. N-I-G. N-I-G.
Just vibe. From the 45, don't get out of line. Yeah. Ooh, 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 pick a side. Only double lines we cross is dollar signs. Yeah. Ooh, 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 hold up. Wait, I hear you just got paid, black, black. Then now Uzi that doozy. Shot, shot, shot. Chillin', minding our business. Cupping our pain and champagne through the ceiling. Sipping it up, flicking it up. All this good energy got you all in your feelings, feelings. I'm crazy, I'm swearing, I'm daring. Your man staring. I just entered the country with derringers. Cause them Karens just turned into terrorists.
You was on stop mode, got froze, front page Vogue, no pose, check how much work you can load. That's that Kodak energy.
You are so done really easily. Found a new girl and it only took a couple weeks. Remember when you said that you wanted to give me the world? And good for you, I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me. If you ever cared to ask, good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Gotta wish that I could do that. I lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you. Good for you, I guess you're getting everything you want. You bought a new car and your career's really taking off. It's like we never even happened, baby. Tell me what is up with that. And good for you, it's like you never even met me. Remember when you swore to God I was the only person who ever got you? Well, screw that and screw you. You will never have to hurt the way you know that I do. Well, good for you, you look happy and healthy, not me. If you ever cared to ask, good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Gotta wish that I could do that. I lost my mind, I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you. Maybe I'm too emotional, but your apathy's like a wound inside. Maybe I'm too emotional, maybe you never cared at all. Maybe I'm too emotional, your apathy is like a wound inside. Maybe I'm too emotional, maybe you never cared at all. You look happy and healthy, not me. If you ever cared to ask, good for you, you're doing great out there without me, baby. Like a damn sociopath, I've lost my mind. I've spent the night crying on the floor of my bedroom. But you're so unaffected, I really don't get it. I guess good for you. You, I guess you moved on really easily.
Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. I was always in the lead. Who you wanna be? I'm who they wanna be. B-E-A-U-T-Y-E. Never seen so much rage from a queen. Rage from a queen. Queen so strong, cause she was a machine. Girl of your dreams, Sinclair regime. Turn to the max, can't forget Maxine. Prefer to be as a goddess. I'm tired of being modest. 100 degrees the hottest. If we're being honest, ebony anybody's. Black people win, they say we being demonic. Angel in disguise, I hate I have to disguise it. Why you gotta disguise it? Rich in the mind, that's why I'm making deposits. Carry all the power, it's time to realize it. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. They feel away, oh wow. They feel away, oh wow. Don't ever take my power, my power, my power. Don't ever take my power,
kinfolk. This that skinfolk. This that war. This that bloodline. On the front line. Ready for war. Where you gonna run?
Please welcome first-time voter Justin Martinez Posadas.
Coming out of my cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down because I want it all. It started out with a kiss, how did it end up like this? It was only a kiss, it was only a kiss. Now I'm falling asleep and she's calling a cab while he's having a smoke and she's taking a drag. Now they're going to bed and my stomach is sick.
Hello, Atlanta! My name is Justin Martinez Posadas, and I am the current valedictorian of Pebblebrook High School. I'm the son of a factory worker and the child of immigrants. Vice President Harris... Vice President Harris is the daughter of a single mother from a middle-class family. We both have looked up to our extraordinary parents who managed to work full-time jobs, raise a family, and pay the bills. That's why I was honored to cast my first ever ballot for Vice President Kamala Harris. But it wasn't just my first time voting. With me in that historic moment were two people that were also first-time voters. A few months ago, my grandparents finally became U.S. citizens. Together, representing the youngest and oldest generations, my grandparents and I cast our very first vote for Vice President Kamala Harris and Governor Tim Walz. We voted for her plans to unite, not divide our country. And you know what? We also voted to turn the page on Donald Trump and his hatred and division. His first term was horrible for students like me and families like mine, and a second would be even worse. Without public school education, the opportunity to be the first in my family to go to college would be out of reach. This is the American dream, and Donald Trump promises to take that away. Trump's Project 2025 agenda includes extreme plans to eliminate the Department of Education and eliminate the Head Start program. And Georgia, we hold the power to reject him once and for all this election. So make sure to vote before this Tuesday. As the Vice President likes to say, when we fight, we win. And as I like to say, cuando luchamos, ganamos. Now, I'd like to present to you the next Presidenta of the United States, Kamala Harris. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Yeah. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains all by myself. Won't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey, I'ma keep on running 'cause a winner don't quit on themselves.
ready to do this? Are we ready to vote? Are we ready to win? Oh, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. And to be with so many leaders. And I want to thank everyone here for, out of your busy lives, taking time to be here to have this conversation. I thank you so very much, everyone who is here. I thank you. And I want to thank Senators Ossoff and Warnock. There's Senator Warnock. Representatives Williams, McBath, Johnson. They're all here. Mayor Dickens. Victoria Monet. Monica. Spike. And let's give it up for Pastor Troy and 2 Chainz. All right, Georgia. So we have 3 days left. 3 days in one of the most consequential elections of our lifetime. And we still have work to do. We still have work to do, but here's the thing. We like hard work. Hard work is good work. Hard work is joyful work. And make no mistake, we will win. We will win. And we will win because when you know what you stand for, you know what to fight for. And Georgia, we have an opportunity in this election to finally turn the page on a decade of Donald Trump who spends full time trying to keep us divided and afraid of each other. We're done. We're done with that. We are exhausted with that. Enough of that. Enough. And we're not going back. And we are not going back. And one of the reasons is because we do know the contrast. And we know who he is. But Atlanta, that's not who we are. That's not who we are. And it is time for a new generation of leadership in America. And I am ready to offer that leadership as the next president of the United States of America. And Georgia, you know me. I'm not afraid of tough fights. Evidently. For decades, I was a prosecutor. I was the top law enforcement officer of the biggest state, and I won fights against the big banks who ripped off homeowners, against for-profit colleges that scammed veterans and students, against predators who abused women and children, against cartels that trafficked in guns and drugs and human beings. I won those fights. And I pledge to you, if you give me the chance to fight on your behalf as president, there is nothing in the world that will stand in my way. And look, we know who Donald Trump is. And because we know this is not someone who is thinking about how to make your life better. This is someone who is increasingly unstable, obsessed with revenge, consumed with grievance, and the man is out for unchecked power. And in less than 90 days, it's either going to be him or me in the Oval Office. Because part of it is to help people imagine. You can imagine in your mind the Oval Office, right? You can picture it. We've seen it on TV. So just imagine, if he is elected on day one, Donald Trump would walk in that Oval Office with his enemies list, stewing over an enemies list. When I am elected, I will walk in on your behalf with my to-do list. My to-do list. And at the top of my list is bringing down the cost of living for you. And that will be my focus every single day as president. I will give a middle-class tax cut to over 100 million Americans. I will enact the first ever federal ban on corporate price gouging on groceries. We need a medic over here, please. We need a medic over here. If everyone can just part a little bit so we can let somebody through. Okay. Okay. All right. See, this is what we do. We look out for each other, right? That's how we roll. That's how we roll. And that's what leadership looks like. Everybody here. And among the things also on my to-do list is to fight to make sure that hardworking Americans can actually afford a place to live. Affordable housing, one of the highest priorities. My priorities include knowing that if you are caring for an elderly parent, we need to cover the cost of home care with Medicare, which we will do because I've been there. I took care of my mother when she was sick. I know what that is, what that work is. It is about trying to cook something someone feels like eating. It is about trying to help them put on their clothes. It's about trying to put a smile on their face or make them laugh from time to time. It's hard work, and it's work that is about dignity, and it is not right that the current situation is such that you'd either have to spend down your savings to qualify for Medicaid or quit your job to be able to take care of a family member, especially if you are in the sandwich generation, which means taking care of your children while you're taking care of your parent. A lot of what motivates me in my work is it's about dignity. The dignity of all people, that all people deserve that dignity to be able to not just get by, but get ahead. Which is why my plan will also lower the cost of child care. We will cut taxes for small businesses. Do we have any small businesses in the house? Oh, I love our small businesses. You all are the backbone of America's economy. We will lower health care costs because I believe health care should be a right and not just a privilege of those who can afford it. On the other hand, Donald Trump's answer to the financial pressures you face are the same as they were the last time. Another $1 trillion in tax cuts for billionaires and the biggest corporations. And this time, he would pay for it with a 20% national sales tax on everything you buy that is imported. And it looks like we need a medic over there. It's hot out here, Atlanta. Let's make sure we, again, everyone, just try and part the way so someone can come through to help. All right, we're good. So, talking about Trump's plan, because you know, economists have compared what he's talking about to what I'm talking about. And they have indicated my plan will strengthen America's economy, his will weaken it, including the part about his Trump sales tax that would cost the average American family over $4,000 more a year. And on top of that, Donald Trump still is trying to get rid of and still wants to get rid of the Affordable Care Act, which would throw millions of Americans off health care and take us back to the time insurance companies could deny people with pre-existing conditions. You remember what that was? Well, we are not going back. We are not going back. And we are not going back because ours is a fight for the future. is a fight for freedom. Like the fundamental freedom of a woman to make decisions about her own body and not have her government tell her what to do. And we remember how we got here. When he was president, Donald Trump hand-selected 3 members of the United States Supreme Court with the intention they would undo the rights under Roe v. Wade. And they did as he intended in Atlanta. Now in America, 1 in 3 women lives in a state with a Trump abortion ban, including Georgia and every state in the South except Virginia. Many with no exceptions for rape and incest, which is immoral. And look, Donald Trump's not done. He will ban abortion nationwide. He wants to restrict access to birth control, put IVF treatments at risk, and force states to monitor women's pregnancies. Just Google Project 2025. Look it up for yourself. And let us agree. One does not have to abandon their faith or deeply held beliefs to agree the government shouldn't tell her what to do. Not the government. Not the government. And when Congress passes a bill to restore reproductive freedom nationwide, as President of the United States, I will proudly sign it into law. Proudly sign it into law. So, Georgia, I am here to ask for your vote. I am here to ask for your vote. And here is my pledge to you. As president, I pledge to seek common ground and common sense solutions to the challenges you face. I am not looking to score political points. I am looking to make progress. I pledge to you to listen to those who will be impacted by the decisions I make. I pledge to you to listen to experts and to listen to people who disagree with me, because unlike Donald Trump, I don't believe that people who disagree with me are the enemy. He wants to put them in jail. I will give them a seat at the table. That's what real leaders do. That's what strong leaders do. And I pledge to you to always put country above party and self, and I pledge to you to be a president for all Americans. So that is my pledge to you, Atlanta. And let me ask, anybody here already voted? Oh my goodness. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right. So, okay, but there's more to do. So now, please just talk to your friends and your neighbors and your coworkers and your classmates and your family and share your perspective on why this election is so important. Let them know why you decided to take this time out of your life with your obligations to be here together. And encourage them, please, to make their voices heard. And for those who haven't voted yet, let me just be clear, no judgment, but you still have time. So please take a moment to think about right now what your plan will be for when and where you vote. Election day is Tuesday, November 5th. Polls are open here in Georgia from 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Remember to bring your photo ID. Go to iwillvote.com for all the information you need. And everyone, please help me spread the word on all of that. because we need everyone in Georgia to vote. You will make the difference in this election. You will make the difference. So look, it all comes down to this. We are all here together from all different kinds of walks of life. We are all here together for one reason that we share in common, one of the most important reasons. We are here because we love our country. We love our country, and we know that when you love something, you fight for it. And I do believe it is one of the highest forms of patriotism, of our expression, of our love for our country, to fight for the ideals of our country and to fight to realize the promise of America. That's what this is about. And I will tell you, I have always believed in our nation's promise because I have lived it. I grew up as a child of the Civil Rights Movement. My parents would take me to the marches when I was in a stroller. And there were people there from, Atlanta knows this story. There were people there from all walks of life coming together to fight for freedom and for opportunity. You know, growing up, I saw how hard my mother worked to give her daughters the same chances our country gave her. I was blessed growing up to have family by blood and to have family by love, who instilled in me the values of community, of compassion, of faith. I've spent my life fighting for people who have been hurt and counted out, but who never stopped believing that in our country anything is possible. I have lived the promise of America, and today I see the promise of America in everyone who is here right now, in all of you, in all of us. We are the promise of America. We are the promise of America. It is in the fathers and the mothers and the grandparents who work hard every day for our children's future. It is the women who refuse to accept a future without reproductive freedom and the men who support them. In Republicans who never voted for a Democrat before but put the Constitution above party. I see the promise of America in all the young leaders who are voting for the very first time. Raise your hand. Where are you? I love Gen Z. I love Gen Z. Oh. Because see, this generation, you are rightly impatient for change. You are rightly impatient for change. You are determined to live free from gun violence and tackle the climate crisis and shape the world you inherit. For this generation, none of these issues we're talking about are theoretical or political. It is a lived experience for you. And I see your power. And I am so proud of you. And to everyone, can we hear it for our first-time voters? That's right. So Atlanta, we have 3 days to get this thing done. And no one can sit on the sidelines. Let's spend the next 3 days knowing that when we look back on these 3 days, we will have no regrets about what we could have done. So let's knock on doors, let's text, let's call voters, let's reach out to family and friends and classmates and neighbors and co-workers and your play cousins. Let's reach out. And as we do, let us please also be intentional in how we build community. Let us be intentional in knowing that these last years of this Trump era, yes, they have been exhausting, but they have not been in the best interest of the strength of our nation. this whole idea that we be pointing fingers at each other, the idea that we have nothing in common when we know the vast majority of us have so much more in common than what separates us. So let's be intentional about building community and building coalitions. There is power in that, and it will strengthen our country. And let's remind everybody that your vote is your voice and your voice is your power. So, Georgia, today I ask you, are you ready to make your voices heard? Do we believe in freedom? Do we believe in opportunity? Do we believe in the promise of America? And are we ready to fight for it? And when we fight, we win. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Yeah. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains all by myself. Won't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey, I'ma keep on running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves. I'ma wade through the waters till the tide don't move. I'ma ride through your borders. Call me bulletproof. Lord, forgive me, I've been running blind in truth. I'ma wade through your shallow love till the deep I knew. I'm telling these tears go and fall away, fall away. Oh, may the last one burn into flames. Freedom, freedom, I can't move. Freedom, cut me loose. Yeah. Freedom, freedom, where are you? 'Cause I need freedom too. I break chains all by myself. Won't let my freedom rot in hell. Hey, I'ma keep on running 'cause the winner don't quit on themselves.
Ten Hail Marys, I meditate for practice. Channel 9 News tell me I'm moving backwards. 8 blacks left, death is around the corner. 7 misleading statements about my persona. 6 headlights waving in my direction. 5-0 asking me what's in my possession. Yeah, I keep running, jumping the aqueducts, fire hydrants and hazardous smoke alarms on the back of us. But mama, don't cry for me, ride for me, try for me, live for me, breathe for me, sing for me. Honestly, guiding me, I can be more